I'm Evil Taz and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI. Like the content, you know the drill. Like, comment and subscribe. Subscribe mainly and watch the video. Appreciate the support. Where are we going? Make for Lubert's Pass. Alright, why am I running around here then? Lubert's Pass, Lost Wing. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Plugging away at the game. Doing side content and such.
Storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Oh yeah, these guys are ready for a fight. We get the way. There we go. Need to go up there. Can I get through here?
Ready? We leave at once.
I don't think so. I think I need to go up top. Yep. Let's have a look what's over here anyway. Just because it's dead end. Yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Just chilling. Been reading some negative reviews on Twitter about this game. People saying how easy it is and such. I wouldn't say it's easy. I mean, we have those rings of timely accessories, I guess, that make things much easier. But I do feel that I don't need all the heals. And the game is a little lenient when it comes to learning the fight. But yeah, I could be doing the fights much better, much more efficiently. Kind of rush it a little, I feel, sometimes myself. Out of the way, spiders. Gotta get our 2 gil. And the fact we don't need to really fight anything. When we're in open area.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Much obliged. We've been over here before. But I didn't go over in that direction.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Try again.
To me, Blade! Attack! Titan! Yeah! Get him! Over here! Get him!
Out of there.
This one. This one. Get him. You're finished.
All finished. We fought this guy before. Something like him before.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Nice. Not too difficult. Good chunk of XP. Forget how much more of this we needed to get to the next area, the next level. It was loot around here, wasn't it? Just check out the area. Might be just over there. I see something glistening right over his head right there, but over here to the left. I'm not gonna run all the way down. Back to the hideaway. No other missions. Nope. Always good to check. Most of the time they have you going in the same direction that you're going anyway, but we do have reward. Nice.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
They don't take very long to complete. We get a ton of ability
You are?
points. Resources.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Have a quick look. 2,500. What should we upgrade? Honestly, yeah, I kind of like everything that we've got so far. I'm not using that. The only thing that we would end up doing right now is maxing things out. Feel like I should get this. Increases the number of hits. Swap this out for the rebirth. Actually, you know what? Reset that. We still don't have enough. Okay.
I think Mid might need some help signing up.
They're still talking about her tidying up the workshop and
If I don't come
building
up with
stuff.
something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Of course, we're the ones that just gotta run around, talk to different people. It's all good. Good, all good. Running at top speed here. Yeah, so I read a review, well, multiple reviews, people saying that the game's too easy and it needs a hard mode and this, that, the other. The Final Fantasy games weren't ever about being difficult. It was always about the story. The whole RPG element of it, being interactive with it. Now, it's true that this game doesn't really feel like Final Fantasy. It feels more like Devil May Cry. So maybe that's why they want more difficult fights.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
And send someone else out to go get it. And where are we going?
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Oh, of course, we've got to pick someone. I wonder if it has any effect on the story or anything.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Yeah, we're taking Shiva.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia.
We're off. Take for Northreach Market. Yeah, when I play games, I'm not looking for overly difficult or anything like that. I mean, I do play the Souls games, which are fairly difficult. Yeah, I'm just looking for a good story and such.
Now, where's Jill?
Where is Jill? Person got.
Do you see anything you like?
Not really a lot.
And a fine, fine day to...
It's behind us.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling the night.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Or if we have to hunt for anything. Whether they're just just in town.
You'll not find a bruised pippin in them. Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
What can I interest you in today? Ah, yes.
Good job, we've got Gil.
Always welcome here in Lostwing.
How the hell is anyone supposed to have...
Buy, sell, or be gone.
Wow, this guy just sells potions and high potions.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive. Well, I suppose we best be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Okay, well, we've got no here anymore. I mean, I'm sure there's secrets. Such. I'm not gonna go looking around. I don't need to for now. Otherwise, I'll burn a whole video just traveling around the whole map.
I wonder how Harpocrates...
Yeah.
Jesus, getting on with the moon dew.
I bet you he's already got the ingredients and he just wanted this stuff for his own use. I'm thinking anyway.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Thank you, Hippocrates.
Quest complete. Setting off Steam 3. I think we've almost got a whole XP bar from this. Although it is mandatory, so...
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
I mean, it's part of the main quest. In all honesty, we haven't really fought anything that's challenging. Even that A rank bounty, which was actually really good, was good XP. Very easy fight for an A rank. Let's check. What up, Kupo? Yeah, see, we got this guy. We'll get through these. That looks like a whole bunch of them. Varian. Wish it would tell us what we got for rewards. Might make it more of an incentive to actually do it. If I had a guide, probably compare it and do the ones that I needed right away.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Really speak with Mid again? Right there.
What's the matter?
Daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the Blight, just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
All the voice actors and actresses, they just sound so British. Okay, we got a side mission.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
You know me. I like my side missions. I don't like them. I like to get them done. We get down there.
Wish I could take one of our birds.
I went up to give some greens to the Chocobo.
How do I get over there? I think it's down here in Mid's workshop area. It is.
Well, here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Yes, so.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the Chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest Blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Weird science. Gotta go kill some bombs, even though we've killed them so many times. Okay, he said, look at the hunt board. We gotta find the bomb king. This isn't... well... maybe we're high enough level for it. I mean, we've done everything that we can so far, so... thinking we're over level, if not right at level. Hey, there we go. I wish I could just click it and track it. First breaker aiming for the Imperial chase took a wrong turn into a nearby wood, within which she discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. Then a beast akin. Great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. Soldier later identified the creature in the Almanac of Echoes. Was firm in her distance. Bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of one depicted therein. Rock Sambrek. Out there.
She was building a ship.
Really? Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
You open and check this book.
He cracked the crystal too.
Collect all these. Oh,
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
okay, these are extra quests. I thought maybe I'd committed to something I didn't want to do just yet. Clive, something ain't right with a hound of yours. When it is your lordship, pay me a visit.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
What are all these? I was thumbing through the hideaway ledgers at Otto's behest. Might have come across that might need your attention, maybe. By that I mean immediately.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
What these say? Oh, these are just writing. Feel free to pause and read. I will. Later on. Alright, so we've got... yeah, what was it? Proc and Sambrek or something? Sambrek is over here. Find out... we'll probably travel over there and find out which one of these it is. most likely I'll have to run around, so we're gonna work on the other two for now. Yeah, let's talk to these two just in case they're in the same area as the Bomb King quest.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, and you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome, and we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Alright, gotta talk to Karen about two things now.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him, which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it he said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Yeah, we got updates. Go talk to Hippocrates first. Oh my god, the wrong way. Off limits. Of course I'm going the wrong way. Find Ignac and Dalamil. the hunt board to locate the Bomb King. I'm gonna have to do the Bomb King one off camera until I find him, and then I'll start recording it.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Hey, elder antelopes, Cressida. One area that I want to go to, which is right next to the board. We'll get some of these side missions done.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
So the number one side mission, that one you know about, is telling us to go to the Cressida, or the Croc, Sambrek. Gotta find it.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it's maybe my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're going to make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Okay, we got 2-star rubies. Okay, we're not gonna talk to Otto. We're not gonna go to 1. Have a look at the map. So we got something up here. Is this a bone to pick? That's a new mission up there. Alright. We got 2 here. 3 here. 1 is pointing here because we need to find it. Have a quick look. The area over here that we haven't been. Alright, yeah, we'll have a quick look around there and figure out where the bomb is.
How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
Come over here and grab this quick though. Where is it? Around the corner?
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that.
Hey. Oop, wrong button. Look around here now. Got find Ignat Dalamil. That's the bomb one. That's all the antelopes in. That's all we've got.